Hello everyone. Today we will be discussing about Maxwell-Boltzmann statistics and molecular energies of an ideal gas. Now in the last classes we had discussed that the number of energy states lying or a number of energy state associated with energy E is given by GEFE, where GE is the average number of states with energy E and Fe is the distribution function. So with this we had also discussed that there are three types of distribution, that is the Maxwell-Boltzmann, Fermi-Dirac and Bose-Einstein. There are three types of distribution where Maxwell-Boltzmann is the classical one dealing with distinguishable, identical and distinguishable particles. So what is the concept? We will realize it later. So now today we will be focusing on Maxwell-Boltzmann statistics, which is the classical one. Though we say classical one, actually Boltzmann's contribution in statistics had led to the development of the quantum statistics, of the concept of quantum statistics also. So here classical one we mean is that generally when you consider the molecules of a gas, that is they are well separated from each other, that is an ideal gas situation such that they don't interact, there you consider Maxwell-Boltzmann statistics. Now what will be the distribution function? The distribution function we generally represent it as FMB is given as AE raised to minus by KT, E by KT. Now what is here K? T is the absolute temperature. What is K? K is the Boltzmann's constant, which is given by 1.381 into 10 raised to minus 23 joule per Kelvin. Now once we substitute this in equation 1, our equation becomes Ne is equal to AGE E raised to E by KT. Now this is the Maxwell-Boltzmann's expression for the energies, the number of energies with energy E. So there will be, actually we are using E, but actually this is, we are not talking in terms of total energy. We are talking in terms of energies E1, E2, E3 and so on. So this is the, let us say, so for a particular energy E, this is the expression. Okay. Now, Maxwell-Boltzmann statistics generally suitable for ideal gas energies, not suitable for black body radiations, electrons in metals, etc. There you will need Fermi-Dirac and Bose-Einstein statistics, which you have done also before. Now, what is the application of Maxwell-Boltzmann statistics? We will be discussing, that is our next topic, molecular energies of an ideal gas. So here, what is an ideal gas? Ideal gas has large number of particles, let us say molecules moving randomly, and they act as point objects, that is occupy negligible volume. There is no interaction between the molecules, they are well separated. They are distinguishable. What is the meaning of distinguishable? Well separated. They are well separated, and when they collide, even if they collide, we said no, there are large number of molecules, they are in random motion. So even if they collide, the collisions are elastic, so there is no losses of energy, no changes in energies, and then they obey ideal gas laws. So such molecules are difficult to find, such gases are difficult to find. So but how do we reach such type of gases? The reason is, under many situations, our real life gases, for calculation purposes, we use ideal gas equations. For it's a good approximation for calculation, and therefore this concept of ideal gas is very important. Now let us go back to our problem. Is the number of molecules having energy E and E plus D. So NEDE. So this is again, we had discussed number of molecules of energy E. So where we wrote NEGEFE. Now if it is a continuous distribution, then there will be If this is E, there will be some molecule which is E plus DE and so on. So when you write, when the number of molecules, you will write as NEDE is equal to GEDEF. Substitute what is Fe here? Here Fe is FMB. So A e raised to minus E by KT dE. Here we know a molecule will have if it is having an energy, it is having a momentum also. And because it's a moving molecule, we will only consider the kinetic energy. So it's a free particle also. So we will consider the kinetic energy. P square by 2m is equal to E. So P is equal to root 2 me. And this P square is equal to Px square plus Py square plus Pz square. Here we will consider a momentum space. We are talking about a momentum space. It's a momentum space with Px, Py and Pz as axis. And once you consider it, you consider a momentum space with Px, Py and Pz as axis. Now what will be the number of particles lying between P and P plus dP? So you draw a momentum space for a first you draw for P, then you draw for P plus dP. So what you will get? You will get the number of momentum states. This we mathematically do. The number of momentum states. Momentum states lying between P and P plus dP. Look here carefully. This is a 3D space. So we will take it as what? The thickness is dP. So this will be 4 pi p square. A spherical shell example. So 4 pi p square into dP. So this will be is 4 pi p square dP. You are talking about this area, this shaded area. So as I have told you before, let us imagine a momentum space with Px, Py and Pz as axis. So the number of energy states lying between P and P plus dP. See, you draw a, this is a sphere. So this is a 3D space. So you first you will, it's a, so what you will do? First you will draw one circle which corresponds to the radius P. And then you have another circle which corresponds to the radius P plus dP. So now the difference will be, the thickness is dP. So you will consider the spherical shell model. So thickness is dP, surface area is 4 pi p square. So your number of momentum states is the shaded portion. This is the shaded portion. Lying between P and P plus dP is equal to 4 pi p square dP. Now here we know that for each momentum P corresponds to an energy E. Corresponds to an energy E. This implies GEDE is equal to GPDP. So we will write GEDE is equal to, we have written 4 pi p square dP. So 4 pi we will put it as something like dP square dP. So let us name this equation as equation 4. So is Bp square dP. Again we will make some analysis. You see left hand side is in E, right hand side cannot be in P. We have to convert. P square is equal to 2me. P is equal to root 2me. Find out dP, and finally, so our GEDE will come out to be, on substitution, here will come out to be B 2 raised to half m raised to 3 by 2 dE, root over E dE. So what is you find out dP? P square is equal to 2me, P is equal to root of 2me. So dP will be what? dP will be mdE by root 2me. So that is 2me is 2me, P is equal to 2me raised to half. So which you can solve easily. So dP is equal to mdE by root 2me. Substitute here in equation 4 and you will get this expression, and this is our equation 5. Okay. Now, what do we get? We had enough, let us say, coefficients in equation 5. You are having some constants here. So, and even mass is a constant here. So, again 2 is there, B is there. So, we will club all of them. So, what we will write is, we will write NEDE is equal to C root of E raised to minus E by KT dE. And this is our equation number 6. So we know in equation already we had AE raised to minus AGE E raised to minus E by KT. So what is GE? GE is 2 raised to half m raised to 3 by 2 B root of E dE. So combine both, you will get this expression. So I hope till this part it is clear. Now we want to the total number of molecules in the system. So what you will do, we'll try to normalize it and get the value for C. So what is N? N will be NEDE 0 to infinity. So this is number of states with energy E. Let us take E1, E2, E3, so up to infinity. So this will be C 0 to infinity root of E raised to minus E by KT dE. Now this is a definite integral. This is a definite integral. So what is this? So integral. What is the solution? Solution is, suppose you are having an expression 0 to infinity root of x e raised to minus alpha x dx. The definite integral answer is so 1 by 2 alpha root of pi by alpha. Here x is what? Here x is e. So therefore our solution will be, we will see in terms of wherever there is x, substitute t, wherever there is alpha, what you will substitute? 1 by kt you will substitute. So here alpha is equal to 1 by kt. So on substitution, what do you get? On substitution, you will get n is equal to c by 2 root pi kt 3 by 2. That is very easy to verify. So what you will get finally, c will be 2 pi n by pi kt raised to 3 by 2. Actually this is a slight manipulation. To insert it, you are dividing and multiplied by pi the required amount of pi. So what will happen? You will get a 2 pi n pi kt raised to 3 by 2. This is quite neat. Now on final substitution, our NEDE comes out to be, this is only C. You have got the normalization for C. So C is equal to 2 pi n pi kt raised to 3 by 2 root energy E raised to minus E by kt. This is dE. So this is the final expression. This is the actually, let us say, the parent expression from which we will be deriving the other terms. So this is the molecular energy distribution. Molecular energy distribution. So this is the expression for molecular energy distribution for an ideal gas. Using this, we will be deriving other properties also. So that is it. Thank you.